Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Pipe Chats, and for this episode, what we have today is, I'm going to be trying to smoke here, is The Dreams of Kadath by Conell and Diehl. And basically it says, The Dreams of Kadath, your journey to Kadath will not be an easy one. Before you descend the steps into the dreamlands, prepare yourself with this fragrant blend of dark-fired Kentucky, Catarina, Perique, Virginia, Burley, and Black Cavendish. Now, what's cool about this, this is from the Conell and Diehl, their Lovecraft line, and it's got the tree with a cat on top. And what I love about it, it's like another one of my favorite stories by Lovecraft in his fantasy type of writing, not his horror or his weird fiction, but fantasy. And it's based on a character by Randolph Carter, and he has to descend these 1,000 steps basically and enter the realm of dreams. And he has these fantastic, vivid dreams, and he goes in this, and it's almost like an alternate universe, an alternate reality. And he's trying to find Kadath, this mystical place of his dreams that he dreamed of when he was a child, and how he wants to get back there, and how he's an adult, and he wants to find that those pleasures and and all of the glory of whatever this dream was about in this land. So let me light the pipe. Tobacco. We're having a hard time lighting it. One, I may have packed it a little too tight. I've never used this type of tobacco before, but it's also quite moist right now too, so maybe I should let it dry out a little bit more. But let me just show you. I never had it comes as a cake tobacco. So I've always done ribbon cut, or even the coins. I've done that a little bit, I think, but never a cake. And it comes out like this. This is what it looks like, nice and thick. The aroma is what got me. This is my second time smoking it, by the way. But that aroma when you first open it up, I don't know if it's supposed to be plum, like a plum cake, their version of a plum cake. If you've had this tobacco, let me know. Or if you have had that plum cake, I don't know. This stuff, it's just so aromatic. I smell the smokiness of the fired Kentucky, but it's not like to where it's overpowering. It's only like in there, in the back note. But whatever they flavored this with, it smells almost like a wine to me. When I first cracked that open, you really get your nose in there. It has like a wine smell, really, like real to me. I'm not a good reviewer, but when it comes to these certain things, but to me it smells like a wine or some sort of a fruit. Maybe that's the plum, like a plumminess or fruitiness. But it's very and I love the fact that when you're smoking it, maybe I can get it lit. The wind is not helping me either. Wow. Compared to the Innsmouth pipe tobacco, this is way better. Sorry, I'm just checking my time. But it's for me, it's way better in the fact that there's more to it. It has that note. Every time you take a puff, you could smell that initial smell that when you first crack it open. That smell stays with you through the whole bowl, and that's what I really enjoyed. Like when you're smoking an aromatic like a cherry or vanilla, you could get, depending on what brand it is and what company. With those, you'll initially have that, when you're puffing, you'll smell the cherry and stuff like that, and then sometimes halfway through the bowl or towards the bottom, it just gets blah, and then you don't even smell it anymore. It's more just tastes or smells like a cigar. But some, like this one, actually lingered and stayed throughout the whole bowl when I smoked it the other day, and it's really, I'm giving it, like, for me, I'm giving it like a 9 out of 10. Yeah, the wind's bad today. I can't get a good light. So whatever. I mean, I'll have to work on it off camera. I don't want to take up too much time on video of me trying to light this thing. I just want to talk about it. But so I showed it to you there. Now I'm going to take a pause here, and I'm going to show you some footage that I took of what it looked like after I cut it off. So here's a real good look at the pipe tobacco. What it looks like after I cut off a hunk. It's real thick. It's very moist. I've never worked, like I said, worked with this tobacco before. You really can't make it into a flake, but you should basically cut off a hunk and just start rubbing it. That's what I do, and then you just pack the bowl from there. It's really good tobacco. I mean, I was surprised. I mean, I've never had this a cake type tobacco before. So yeah, it's really, I'm enjoying this tobacco so far. Okay, so as you see, it's like, it's not like when you cut it, you can't make it like too much of a ribbon. It's sometimes some of it sticks together, and it's real thick. Some portions of it, real leafy. It's not like another type of cake cut or where like crumble cake. I think that's a whole different type of thing. Crumble cake, it actually crumbles, and when you work with it, it's already loose. This is like I had to take a sharp knife and cut a hunk off, and then really rub it out to get it like that. So, and I've never done that before. And for me, this type of tobacco is not a good traveling tobacco. Like if I wanted to take this down to the creek and stuff like that, I don't want to have to worry about having to cut a hunk off unless I do it ahead of time. And maybe stoke the pipe, pack the pipe, and then bring it with me, already loaded up and ready to go. Because I mean, I normally just grab the tin and go. So, but this is not the type of tobacco for me to be doing that. So, like I said, it's really good. I love the aromatic of it, the winey, plummy, dark fruit smell that really I get, and like I said, that overpowers everything else to me. I'm not, I smell the dark fire, Kentucky, like that smoky, campfirey smell. That's what I associate with that. In other tobaccos that's been in, it's like that's overpowering. That's up front, But this, it's like in the back note. You can only smell it when I open up the tin. I'm not really getting it. Like I said, I'm getting that plumminess or wine, but it is quite a moist tobacco too at first. So maybe after you rub it out, pack your bowl or let it air a little bit, maybe dry out a little bit, and it'll light a little bit better. But I didn't have any trouble lighting it, so I think I just, I grabbed a big hunk and I really shoved it in here. As you can see, it's at the top of the brim here. So I think I just put a little too much. I'm not getting enough airflow. So, but we'll work at it. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this review of Conell Diehl's Dreams of Kadath. And I'm going to contemplate the story as I smoke. And enjoy the weather. So until we do it again, my friends, remember, let's set sail. Yeah. I got her lit. So some more thoughts on this as I'm thinking about this pipe tobacco. Very strong for me. It's more of a robust tobacco. I'm starting to feel it in regards to stomach. So I think it's the perique or something. There's something in this, more full bodied. So it's almost like a full bodied cigar for me. And the tobacco, I gotta go easy on. Like maybe put less in the bowl, definitely, because I feel like I'm gonna turn green, and then, you know, then you get that nausea, and I don't like that. Like, I did get a little nauseous yesterday, but I thought it was because when I went to crack this one open and try it, it was a second bowl. I had just finished up some of the Innsmouth tobacco. There's like only like a pinch left, and I turned green, man. I got real nauseous. I'd eat a couple crackers to try and kill the nausea. So this is a very strong tobacco. So if your system is like mine and you're not used to it, yeah, you're gonna turn green. And I don't like that. You know, you want to enjoy your cigar, you want to enjoy your tobacco. You don't want to sit there and, oh God, here we go. Am I going to get nauseous? Am I going to turn green? So on that note, just keep that in mind if you're thinking about purchasing this. Would I get it again? For me, probably not. Because it's going to take me a while to get through this one as it is now, because I'm going to have to supplement it with other things. So we're going to see. Maybe I'll just, do like a pinch here and there, less tobacco, and see how, what my limit is. So, on that note, I'll submit this in. I don't know if I'll put this in on, after the video. So I know I had my closing and everything else, but I just little FYI, throw this on the video as well. So let's set sail on our next adventure, and whatever pipe tobacco I try next, or book review, or whatever. Beer reviews, video coming up shortly. Till we do it again. Let's set sail.